Fridays, we check in with a My Best Me team, and this morning we have Team Fit Forever in the studio. So say good morning to our contestant Mary, and we have Dr. Corey and Allison as well. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so number one, we need to start off with a big congratulations because you had a goal, several goals, but one of them you've recently accomplished. Why don't you tell us about it?
I made it under 200 pounds.
Woohoo! How does that feel to say that?
It feels great. I didn't realize that I hadn't actually seen that number in probably 2 or 3 years. So.
And Dr. Corey and Allison, as you work with Mary, and she's hit this big goal for her, you know, what goes through your mind as far as getting her to this point and then what's next?
It's just step by step. It's just, if we have a big goal of losing a certain amount of weight by the time of the wedding, we have to set smaller goals in between there. They're smart and measurable, and then just reestablishing goals as we go along, milestones throughout the entire challenge.
And, you know, getting under those mile markers is such a huge accomplishment, and it keeps her motivated.
Yeah.
And you mentioned the wedding, so let's remind our viewers kind of why you initially started this journey and what's coming up that's huge this year for you.
I'm getting married actually, a week after the competition closes, so that was a good motivator to submit to do the My Best Me.
And it's been fun because as you've been through the wedding planning process, and I know at one point you were telling me that you're worried about your dress because didn't you had already maybe bought a dress, but now it doesn't fit, or what was going on there?
I've been putting off going to get a dress because I'm afraid I'll get one and then I'll try it on and it won't fit and it'll be too late for alterations.
So it's a good problem. It's scary as a pride, but in the big picture, that's a good problem,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
And so you posted some fabulous progress pictures on social media. If you guys are not following along, search My Best Me Chat with 2 T's on all your social media sites. But you posted some, monthly progress pictures, and recently one where your scrubs they don't fit anymore. That's an amazing transformation photo.
Yes.
How did it feel, to take that photo and look at that?
So everybody was saying that my scrub pants were big, that I needed new scrubs, but I hadn't really noticed it. And then I was getting ready one morning and just happened to look, and I was like, oh my goodness. So it felt amazing.
Do you find yourself running to the hospital having to hold your...
Yeah, and I tie them up like all the way up here.
Time to find Mary some new scrubs.
Yes.
If you know where any good ones are on sale, let us know.
Yes.
But okay, so we've made it through January. We're in the routine of 2019 by this point, I like to say. So how have things changed over the past 3 months, or maybe how have you adjusted from hitting these goals to new goals as well?
I think my next goal is going to be 180.
Yeah.
Because I remember the last time I was 180 pounds.
When was that?
Whenever I started nursing school, probably, 4 years ago, I think. So that's
And you're
my next big goal.
really close to that.
I am.
How are you guys going to help Mary get there?
I think it's just weekly accountability, always having someone to keep you accountable to make sure you're still on that goal. She sends me photos every Thursday after she takes them just to make sure where we at and understanding more about kind of tempering down some of those fears too. Like if you always want to get on the scale, like we talked about earlier, we can't always get on the scale daily because it's going to start to mess with us mentally. It's just kind of tempering down those catastrophizing problems in those minds, those fear things we have to always try to get away from. So.
Well, and I was going to say, I know, your goals are focused on more numbers with the scale and everything, but you also realize that there's more to this, like with your scrub photo. And, as a female, I think it's hard. We get hung up on the scale number. But how do you keep yourself in check that that's not what creates me?
Oh, my fiance reminds me every time I get upset about it. And my mom, I had a big breakdown the other night about it because I was getting on the scale every single day and I was fluctuating up and down and up and down.
Yeah, and I think we have to account, like Alice and I talked about initially, is we have to account for the fact that you are exercising more. You're building muscle mass as well in conjunction to losing weight. So we have to account for that as well when we start thinking about that scale number all the time.
It's not going to be consistent, like every day you lose a pound or whatever. So that's why it's important just to get on maybe even just once a week. Because as a female, the scale has haunted us for a long time, and we're really trying to get out of that now, and more women are understanding that having more muscle makes you weigh a little bit more, but it also makes you more healthy and you get to eat more calories. So we just talk about things like that. My job is easy. I just get to feed her healthy food. So.
And it's good healthy food,
It's great
right?
food.
Yeah.
So Naked Foods has been open for a few weeks
Yep,
now.
3 weeks now.
So how convenient is it to have Allison to be able to swing by, pick up something to go, maybe a couple meals at a time? Does that make it a lot easier?
Yeah, it's so much easier. Every day at work, I know I have a healthy lunch and I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
And then my breakfast, she has these German chocolate muffins that are so good. They're like dessert every morning.
Yep. Filled
All
with
right.
protein and fiber and all the good stuff.
Well, perfect. Well, if you want to join along with Mary and start your own My Best Me journey, it is never too late. You can be sure to join this team. You can join Dr. Corey at CrossFit 1099 and Centered Health and Wellness as well, and Allison at Naked Foods. And of course, you can come work out with Mary. She's fun to work out with, I promise, guys. All right, so be sure to join Team Fit Forever on your own journey. You can also follow along on My Best Me Chat with 2 T's. That's on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and on WDF.com as well. Thanks for joining us, guys. We'll talk to you in the next few weeks.
Great.